Right, what's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What? So what up, y'all? It is Friday. On this Friday, it's educational day. I love education day because the whole purpose of my channel is to number one, educate you. After that is get you to live beyond. That is my two goals, and baby, I deliver every single time. So with that being said, guys, today, as you read on the topic, on the title, I am giving you stats on African American or black women. Okay, if you identify yourself as a black woman, if you identify yourself of African descent of some sort, this information is vital to you. If you're a man and you're dating a woman or married to a woman or interested in women that are black, African descent, you need to know this stat, because now you need to know how to, number one, if you're a guy, number one, ask her questions pertaining to this stat, and then also making sure you don't fall into the stat to make her a stat, okay? Because a lot of us, we were not aware of these, okay? And I love us, and I want to tell you why these stats kind of bother my soul. But then I understand how these stats became these stats. And I'm going to tell you how these stats became these stats, okay? And I'm going to tell you how we together are going to change these stats together, okay? So this won't be another sister. This will not be another mother. This will not be another daughter. This will not be another wife. This will not be none of that, okay? Because this is how we're going to change it. But number one, we got to be aware of the stat. And then number two, we got to figure out why it became about. And then number three, what we going to do to change it. All right. So I am here for all of it. This video, you're going to want to share it. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest. It needs to be shared among y'all groups about black women. We need to know our stats. The only way to change stats is to know them first. Let me give y'all a little background stats, because I don't like stats really. They're based off a certain amount of women. Typically, it's 100 and another it's 1,000. They don't typically, it's not everybody. So our stats are being determined by 100 or 1,000 African American women or women of African descent. That's not fair, okay? Number one, that's not fair, but that's how stats work. So for us, we need to be aware of that. But also for those women who are being tested or a part of the study or the research, need to know how they fell into the stat prior to not knowing about the stat, or how they can fall into the stat, okay? So, number one stat, black women have the highest rates of herpes infections of 48%. Between the ages of 14 and 49 has type 2 herpes simplex virus. I can help you in a minute, okay? 48% between 14 to 49 years old. Y'all thinking 49 years old are busting it open too? I know I talk to many. My clients that I talk to are between 22 to 45. That really invest in me helping them, okay? So these numbers are right. I don't talk to minors. I love you, but that's tricky. Listen, I'll get them a little sisterly advice or big sister advice, but I like, oh, you need to go find you a brother or sister. You need to go talk to a parent, because I'm not going to be responsible for a minor. Okay, that's a whole nother ball game. Another, infection rates for African Americans or black or African descent with only one or two sexual partners during their lifetime. I mean, you only gave it to one or two people. It's 29.7%. That's still high, guys, to say. And now, let's go back to what the video I talked about, and y'all can watch it up here. And I changed the video. The name of it is "Being a Thought Don't Equal to STI." One or two sexual partners during their lifetime, 49% of them is going to have herpes. That's crazy, y'all. So you thinking, girl, I only have one partner. I had two partners. Baby, based off these stats, you high. Your chances are real. 39% chance that you're going to get herpes. You just being black and being aged between 14 and 49, it's a 48% chance that you're going to get herpes. How did that make you feel? That's frustrating. Just being a black woman at this rate, you just at risk. Okay? Now, now y'all know the stat. Okay? Now that you know the stat, let me tell you what a doctor said. The reason why we are at high risk. The lack of sexual education is the adding factor to the stats. Now, and I love that this doctor did this because who was interviewing them tried us, okay? They tried our souls. And I'm about to get into our history. Even though Black History Month is over, but I need to tell you why they believe what they believe about us, okay? Number one, Black women are the most sexually exploited women in the world. We have from the time they brung our butts off over the goddamn boat. They have literally, oh God, they have literally exposed our bodies at a high rate. All right? We got a beautiful woman who was literally like a darned animal for Caucasians to look at her vagina, to look at her breasts, to look at her buttocks, because baby was fine, okay? And they raped her over and over and over. Did she ask for that? No. And over. Y'all know how she died at 20-something years old from freaking STIs. And they believe it was syphilis. And syphilis will kill you if you don't get treatment, okay? So, crazy. We're the most exploited, sexually exploited women in the world. In the world, y'all. So, they're telling us the reason why we are at 48% chance of getting herpes is because the lack of sexual education. Because of lack of sexual education. Let me tell you something. And I want y'all, literally, I need y'all to engage with me because this is something we got to talk about. Did you know about herpes simplex virus prior to your diagnosis? I need you to throw your hand up. Yes or no? Yes. If you knew, what did you know? Tell me that, okay? Please, y'all. I want this video. This is the video that I want a whole lot of comments. Because this is the video I need y'all to understand is going to change everything for us. We're going to stay the highest because we lack sexual education. We lack it. I know because I talk to my clients all the time and they don't know stuff. And I don't knock my sister for not knowing. We just don't. I'm sorry, y'all hear my phone. But we just don't. We just don't. And the only way that's going to change is that we take our sexual history, take our sexual education into our own hands, doing our own research, understand how research is developed, making sure it's people there in those positions to make sure we're represented correctly, like this person made sure. And I'm going to tell you what that person, the interviewer said to the doctor, okay? We need to be represented correctly. And until we're represented correctly, which our job is to push to make sure, we're going to lack education. And we're going to continue to stay the highest rate. And it sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. Okay. This is what the interviewer said. And this was on the CDC website. And I hated it when it was on the CDC website. It has changed since then. But somebody from the CDC asked the doctor and said, you know, I believe the reason they're the highest risk because they're promiscuous. That is a slave mentality. First of all, we didn't come over here to have sex with Caucasians. We were forced over here, and we were forced with our legs spread wide, and we were held down, and we were raped multiple times over and over and over again. That don't sound promiscuous to me. Promiscuous that I want to. That wasn't a want. That was a forced. We were forced to have children. Okay? With our husbands, our sisters' husbands, our own freaking children. Our own boys. You want to know where Mother Effer came from? That was us. We were forced to have sex with our sons to produce. That's not promiscuous. That is control and that is slavery. Sexual slavery. Sex workers. Okay? Sex trafficking at its absolute best. And this is what the doctors say. No, I do not believe that. No, that's not the reason. It's because they lack sexual education. Which is true. It's true. Even in the time now, we're getting better, but we still lack sexual education. Go to the doctor now and see if your doctor gonna listen to you. Half of the time they won't, and they look like you sometimes. Because they've been brainwashed to believe certain things about us and themselves. We gotta stop it. We have to change that, y'all. If you're going to be a sexual individual, you're going to have sex, I need you to make sure your sexual education knowledge is on 1,000. And making sure you take the time to educate your partner. It doesn't matter if he look like you. It doesn't matter if he look like somebody else. They need to be educated. Because if y'all understood and have seen these stats pertaining to our men, their numbers are not our numbers. You want to know why? Because they don't go to the mother freaking doctor. Because their numbers should be higher than our numbers because we're having sex with them. But it's not, because our men are not going to the doctor. And I understand. They have been poked, pied, lied. Everything been stuck in them. Look, our men organs are being stolen. Okay? They getting stuffed with paper. Okay? They're going missing. I'm keeping it real, y'all. Organs trading is real. You want to know how much a kidney is, a heart is? Go look. People are looking for kidneys on the regular. And baby, on the black market, they are a hot commodity. They want our freaking melanin, y'all. Y'all how much melanin costs? Y'all will be surprised. Look it up. Okay? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. This is stuff we need to know. Alright? So with that being said, guys, these are things that we need so this number can go down. We need access to proper care. And when I say proper care, proper OBGYN care. You need to be making sure you got a doctor who's going to educate you pertaining to your vagina. All right? Pertaining to your ovaries. Pertaining to your uterus, okay? Pertaining to your cervix. You need somebody who's willing to go back and forth. Some people cervix is very, very sensitive. That's why you have those dudes who want to like bang up your wall, bro. You need to go straight. You're tearing up my wall. Like, go straight. Like, I need you to... And ladies, it's okay to move him. I'm good with shifting the man. Like, no. I don't want my walls messed up. I don't want bruises on my walls and be all tender, okay? I need you to shoot straight. Shoot straight. All right? Shoot straight. There's nothing wrong with telling him that because he thinks he's hitting. You're not hitting my uterus. You can't do that, okay? That's not. Ladies, he can't do that. He can't. Now, if you're in a sexual position, it can feel certain, you can feel different because you're in different, especially if your legs up really hot and you kind of like your stomach is, you can feel different, okay? And be careful with that, okay? You can cause yourself some damage if he don't know what he's doing and he putting too much weight on you, okay? It can cause you some serious harm, all right? Access to sexual education. Where are you getting your sexual education outside of Google? Do you have somebody you can go to? Can you go to your OBGYN? Do you know a sexual educator? Okay? It's many on Instagram now. I really want you guys to take the time and find African American sexual educators. Even in your communities. Who work at the health clinics. Who are the directors? Like, listen, I know one of the directors in Atlanta. Miss Michelle is the mother freaking mom. Okay? Alright, you got to know who is representing us or who's available to us. Okay, understand how to advocate for yourself in the doctor's office. Look, number one, they believe we are not pain prone. Even our own don't believe that. They think we're stupid. I don't know why they believe that. But at the end of the day, you got to advocate for yourself. If they don't want you, if they don't want to do what you ask, and if they don't want to ask you a question, be okay with finding the OBGYN. Okay? I would love for you ladies to post your OBGYN offices down here. Especially say city and name. And they can look up the OBG. Because at the end of the day, if you got a good one, please share her. Share him. Share them. Please. Because at the end of the day, every OBGYN is not created equal. Okay? You won't get the care that you want. So the three things that is vital is access to proper care pertaining to your uterus, your cervix, your fallopian tubes, all of that, to make sure your bladed parts are getting properly cared for, okay? Number two, access to sexual education. Making sure you're getting somewhere where you can get proper, correct education. Number three, understand how to advocate for yourself, okay? Speaking up for yourself, stating your symptoms, and being sure you know what you feel. Even if you got to bring stuff, this is what I feel. And don't tell me nothing. This is what I feel. I want you to test me for this, and this. My insurance will cover it. If not, I will pay for it out the pocket. Let them know that money ain't no issue. Because some of them like, well, your insurance not going to cover. I didn't ask you that. I told you to test me. That's what I told you. Okay? And you got to be stern because they try to run over us. No more. Okay? So that's the reason our stats look the way they do. And that's the reason we got to make sure we have these things to help us. And the last thing, how we're going to change these stats is number one, making sure we're telling every sister, make sure you have proper care, girl. Where you go to get your OB? Who your OB? When the last time you got a pap smear? What do you know about HPV? What do you know about herpes? What you know about PrEP? Okay, what you know about gonorrhea, chlamydia? All right, what you know about birth control, ladies? Plan B is not birth control. Stop it. You're going to cause yourself some damage. And when you want a child, you ain't going to be able to have one. Continue to mess with that dude who give you gonorrhea, chlamydia. You're going to get to a place where you can't have no kids. Listen to me. Take all of your medication. Just because you're feeling better, take all of that medication to get the bacteria completely gone. Bacteria is dangerous. Just because it's curable does not mean it won't cause you some harm. Bacteria can travel to other parts of your body and cause harm to your body. Do y'all research? I'm telling y'all, y'all be freaking about viruses. Viruses stay where they gonna stay. Them bacteria is what you need to worry about. That gonorrhea, that chlamydia, that trichomoniasis, all of that. Y'all need to, listen. Syphilis, y'all need, don't play with it. Hep C, don't play with it. A and B. Listen, it's a bunch. There's so many other STIs out here that y'all don't even know nothing about. Do your research. It's okay to say you don't know, but it's not okay for you to continue to not know. It's not okay. I'm not giving you that go. We're in an educational time. No reason not to get to somebody to ask a question. It's too many herpes activists. It's not herpes. It's too many sexual health activists out here who want to help us. Get to them. DM them. Email them. Go to their offices. Ask questions. Okay? So that's what I want to share with you guys today. I know for a fact this video helps you. Make sure you share it. Make sure you let me know if you knew about herpes prior to this. If you did, tell me what you knew. And if you didn't, how did it make you feel? You know, after you find out your diagnosis. Also share your OBGYNs or some really good ones you know. Share that below. Make sure you share this in groups. Any groups that or any of your friends who have herpes or don't have herpes. Share this because they're going to be shocked. And they're like, not me, girl, please. You at 49%, 48% high risk. That's almost 50%. Baby, you listen, I love you. You ain't special. Okay? So let's end this. Let's change this. We got the ability to change it, but we got to do our due diligence. It's not just my job. It's just not your doctor's job. It's all our job to change this stat. It's up to us. We the ones out here laying up. It's up to us. Let's change it. You say you care about your sister. You say you want the best for her. Then tell her the truth. Tell her how she's putting herself at higher risk. Tell her, okay? I love you guys. Make sure you sign up for virtual meet and greet. It's coming up. Don't forget. Tickets last week. No, next week is the last week, Friday. 25, get it. If not, that's fine. You just won't be there. I love you. But the next thing is remember that my products, listen, I don't know if you was on last night, but my products are selling out. After they're sold out, I am not relaunching any more products into April because I'm doing a relaunch. I'm going to change, well, I'm doing a rebranding. I'm doing new labels. I'm doing packaging. I'm doing everything. So if you've been getting products, it had no label on it because I don't want to put that label out anymore. Okay? So everything that's go out, whatever I got left is what I'm going to have left. I'm telling you, many of these products are attached to each other. So if one is going, all that's going to be gone. And I'm going to sell everything I have. If I'm done, I'm done. And y'all be kicked back at me at April. Okay? So if you need your stuff, you better get it. You better get it. All right? If you need sessions, you know where to go. If you're in Atlanta, you need a session. Office sessions are available to you. Book them. Okay? Everything at www.stdlifecoach.com or all of it's below. Ladies, where y'all at? Y'all don't want to market y'all business? I'm trying to get, listen, I'm trying to be a brand ambassador for y'all. Ain't nobody want to market their business. Get at me if you want to market your business. That information is on my website as well. You go over to the Overcomer store. It teach you exactly how much it is. It's only $50, and I'll do it all this month. I'm not erasing those videos, so I'm going to be constantly, it's constantly going to be there. Whoever watch it, hey, you may have a new customer. All right, so make sure you check that out. That's for you. I really want to honor some women and to market some women here in Women's History Month. So take care. Hey, this is your opportunity. So I love you guys, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.